I thought I was her soulmate, but at a party, in front of all our friends, she told she settled for me and that her ex was probably the love of her life. I am 33 and my girlfriend is 31 and we have been together for 6 years. We met through mutual friends and it was one of those whirlwind things. She was funny, bold, and incredibly charming. I was hooked. I wouldn't call myself the alpha type, but I work in IT, make decent money, stay in shape, and I've always been kind and supportive. I thought that was enough. Lately, though, something's changed. She's been distant. Not cold exactly, just indifferent. She still sleeps next to me, still texts, but the warmth is gone. I chalked it up to work stress. She works in marketing, but it started eating at me. The tipping point came at a friend's dinner party last weekend. We were all a few drinks in, laughing, joking, sharing stories, and somehow the conversation turned to first loves and the one who got away. Someone asked my girlfriend if she believed in soulmates. She laughed and said, my ex was probably the love of my life, but he was a train wreck. So I settled for safe. There was a pause, a beat of silence. Realizing what she had just said and how it sounded, she got kind of nervous and gave this awkward little laugh. Then she tried to play it off with a smile and added quickly, safe is good, right? Stable, reliable. The room went quiet for a second. Everyone laughed it off, tried to move on, but I couldn't breathe. It was like being kicked in the nuts with a smile. I always thought I was the love of her life, her soulmate, especially considering how badly she always spoke of her exes. When I confronted her later, she brushed it off. She said, "You're being sensitive. I was just joking. I love you, but now I can't stop thinking about it. I've been a placeholder, a safety net." And she said it with zero hesitation in front of everyone. I don't know what to do. Is this something people recover from? Or is the damage done? Best comments. She didn't joke. She was tipsy and she told the truth. People don't accidentally say their ex was the love of their life in front of a room full of people. That's what she really thinks. You weren't her partner. You were her insurance policy. Don't let her gaslight you into thinking you're sensitive. That was cruel, plain and simple. The way the room went silent tells you everything. Everyone heard the disrespect loud and clear. If you stay, they'll just feel sorry for you. She basically announced to the world that you're plan B, and who knows if not plan C. The question isn't whether you can forgive her, it's whether you can ever respect yourself again while staying with her. You're 33. Don't waste another 6 years being someone's safe bet. Find a woman who actually chooses you. Update number 1, 5 days later. Thanks to everyone who commented or messaged. I read every single one. A lot of you said what I was afraid to admit. She meant what she said. Even if she tried to backpedal at the party, the truth was there. I've been stuck in my own head these past few days, replaying old moments and realizing how much her attitude has changed. The affection feels forced now, like she's going through the motions. I sat down with her and brought it up again, calmly this time. I told her how much it hurt to hear her say she settled, and asked her if she really believed that. She sighed, looked away for a moment, then said regretfully, "Look, I didn't mean it like that. I was stupid to say those things, especially in front of everyone. You're a good guy. You really are. I guess I was just drunk and said dumb stuff. Please don't take it the wrong way." I pressed her gently for more, but she clammed up. She tried to lighten the mood, laughed nervously, and then said she was just being honest, maybe too honest. That hit me harder than the original comment. During our conversation, she never once said that I was her soulmate. All she said was that she loved me and that her ex was in the past and didn't matter anymore. I didn't bother trying to talk to her anymore. I just told her I needed space. I've been crashing in my sister's place since. Update number 2, 6 days later. I was never truly her first choice, just the safe option she settled for after she saw that her love of her life couldn't give the type of life she wanted. I packed my things while she was at work. I took maybe 60% of the things in the apartment, things that I pay alone like the TV, computer, laptop, air fryer, microwave, dishwasher, the bed. Yes, I even took the bed, the couch, and a bunch of other stuff, and I put it all in a storage facility. And, of course, I took the dog. He was mine long before I ever met her. He's 10 now, and there was no way I was leaving him behind. I have another place that I'm renting to someone, And in about a month, that person will leave, and I'll be moving there. She and I were leasing the house we were living in, and the lease has another 4 months left. I don't know yet if I'll be able to exit early. I'm going to speak with the landlord tomorrow, but if I have to pay for the remaining 4 months, I will. Only this time, instead of covering 70% while she paid 30%, I'm only going to pay 50%. We'll see how this mess plays out. She's texted me several times since. At first, they were angry, filled with some pretty harsh words. Then came the guilty ones, where she basically admitted that everything bad in our relationship was her fault. And now, the most recent texts, they're just desperate. But honestly, it's too little too late. The damage was done the moment she said the love of her life is her ex. It only confirmed what I'd been feeling. I was her backup plan. In the beginning, she gave 100% to us, but over time it dropped to maybe 30%. Once she knew she had me locked in, I was just on the slow burn. I'm going to wait for the leasing problem to be fixed, and then I will block her. Thank you all for showing me that I wasn't crazy for thinking this way. Best comments. Taking the dog and your things was the right move. She can't erase the fact that she treated you like a safety net. Protecting your peace and property is exactly what you should be doing. You had a house, and you were leasing another. Why? Yeah, I know it sounds crazy. The house has a small garden, but she didn't like the location, mainly because it was far from her work. So, when we decided to move in together, we ended up leasing an apartment. That apartment was actually the second one we tried because after a while, she started noticing things she doesn't like.